everyone, Selena here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and thanks for tuning in. Today we are going to do a set on my hands, on my nails. I'm only going to show you one hand because they're both going to be exactly the same. So we're going to go in and push back the cuticles. And after that, we are going to go in and start scraping the dead cuticle out. I'm going to use the opposite end of the cuticle scraper. And I'll show you just a couple of nails. Now I was doing pretty good here, getting some out. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit that like button and that notification bell. Let's try it. Let's get to 500 by Christmas. It's pretty close, just around the corner. Today, October 31st. Once Halloween's done, that's it. All that Christmas stuff is out. Some of it's already out now. Can't believe it. Christmas is coming already. So at this point, after I scrape the cuticle from this nail, I decide to take my new cuticle bit out. I thought maybe I'll try this. See how well it works. And I really did like it. And this was in my last haul. This was from Nail Couture. So I had my e-file on about 5,000 RPMs. And when you use a cuticle bit, you don't want to go in straight in. You want to go in on an angle, because you just want to go in and take out that cuticle. You don't want to go straight in, because then you're going to indent on your nail. You don't want to indent your nail bed because that will just damage it. So you just want to get that cuticle out. So I'm going to go through and show you a couple of nails here. Do you guys have any plans for Halloween? Are you going out tonight? Are you dressing up? Or are you going to stay home and hand out candies, chocolate, chips to the kiddies? I know I'm staying home. We don't get a lot of kids, I'll say that. And around our area, the weather's supposed to be really bad as well. So we'll be lucky if we get 4. I have a feeling. Last year we had less than 10. Year before that it was much less than that. The first year we were here we had 3, maybe 4 kids. Yeah, we don't tend to get a lot, surprisingly. So now I'm going to go in. I'm going to cut my length down. I wasn't going to in the begin with, but when I sized out my tips, you could see some of the length on the sides. So I thought maybe I should. I didn't want to keep these on long term. However, I did want them to last through the weekend. So I'm not going to have time until Sunday or Monday to take these off, if that. So now I'm going to go in and use my file. I'm going to shape the nail. Make sure it's all rounded out. So yeah, I have a neighborhood full of kids. There's an elementary school just down the street, and you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it at all. We get very few kids. And the summertime, it is quiet around here. Like absolutely quiet. You wouldn't know there's any kids. It's during the school year you hear them, which normally they would be inside doing homework or what have you, but no, we hear them during the year. The summer, they're not too loud. Pretty quiet. It's one thing I have to say about our neighborhood. Pretty quiet around here. You see a lot of nature. See a lot of deer, a lot of different types of birds. My brother and sister-in-law had a black bear in their backyard. Yeah, so now I'm going to go in. I'm going to take the shine off my nail. And if you want your press-ons to last for a little bit, this is crucial. You definitely want to take the shine off your nails. So do not skip this step. Definitely continue and do this for sure. So I'll show you a couple of nails or a few nails, and we will move on to the next step. It's been a while since I've done my own nails fully like this. Cuticle and all. So I'm looking forward to see how long these last. So they're all buffed. All the shine's taken off. Dust my nails off. I'm now going to go in with some Young Nail Swipe just to make sure that there's absolutely zero dust around any of my nails at all. And at this point, I have my desk all cleaned up already. So now I'm going to get my nails. They're all ready. Now I didn't prep inside these nails. That's one thing I did not do. If you want them to last more than a few days or a week, prep the inside of your press-ons as well. You can do that by etching the inside. You can do it by etching it and using primer, or just using primer instead of etching it. So here I'm using some glue from Savvyland. It is a gel-like consistency. I really liked it because it wasn't runny. So I put a little bit in the middle of my real nail, and then I put a little bit on the fake nail. I go in on a 45-degree angle, and then I slowly go down onto my nail, and I held it for a few seconds. And you can see how hard I'm pushing. I didn't know why I was pushing so hard, but I was. And usually I end up putting them on crooked, but that first one was perfect. Then we'll go on for the next one. Same thing again. I'll put a little bit of glue just in the middle of my nail. I don't put it all the way out to the sides. And then I put it glue on the nail. Now on the nail, I do put it out to the sides. On the fake nail. Just not on my natural nail. I don't know about you guys, however, I have a habit of using too much adhesive. Whether it's too much glue, when I did use gel glue, curing gel glue, I would use too much of that. I always made a mess. Even though I clean it off before curing it, I still developed that allergy. Anyway. But yeah. So again, a little bit in the middle. And then I put it across sidewall to sidewall on the fake nail. .45-degree angle. Press down slowly. There we go. And you want to hold it for a few seconds. And our spooky ghost is on for good. Well, a few days anyway. So far right now, I've had them on, this will be the third day. They're going pretty good. So I'm not doing too bad. I hope you're enjoying the video, guys. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Once these are all done, I'll get some money shots at the end so you can get a better look at them. I wanted to wear these last year and I didn't get a chance, so I thought I'm not forgetting this year. I did have to shape around the cuticle on a couple of them though, to get them to fit my nail. Although I can't complain, they look pretty good. I mean, otherwise, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know they're press-ons. Finally, on the last one, I put a little too much on this one. I put too much on my natural nail. That's okay. Deal with that after. I'm not gonna lie, I did end up with a little bubble, a little air bubble. That's funny. Feels weird having nails again. There we go. I thought this would be a good set to do for my last ones for Halloween 2025. And have a good one. Bye!